People talk about dreams in sports in all forms and fashion. Dreams are about imagining what you want things to be like. The time, the place, the team all has to be just right. For the 1973 Pine Tree Basketball State Championship team, it was really never a dream. They were just a team. A team that enjoyed the game and enjoyed being Pirates. We don't have video of their games, but we do have memories. We gathered some of those teammates, and here's a preview of their journey. Unfortunately, not all teammates were able to attend to share their stories. Those were head coach Rex Ray, Ricky Daddle, Don Hawkins, Robert Sparkman, Richard Stringer, Gary Wakefield, and manager Joey Smith. Those that were able to attend:
Tommy Panther, class of 73.
My name is Kevin Stagner, and I was class of 74. I was a guard on the team.
Glenn Hughes, I was class of 73.
Buddy Woolley, class of 73.
Chuck Smith, class of 74.
Lindsey Sneed, class of 73.
Randy Stringer, 73.
James Phillips, I was Rex's assistant coach.
Lee Kesterson, class of 73.
Every team needs guidance to achieve their goals. Coach Rex Ray and Coach James Phillips were tasked to lead this group of young men.
And I think that the thing that Rex did was he gave us a canvas to paint on, and he just let us do it. I mean, we had parameters to play with, to play within, but I think that was his gift.
And I messed up or something, and he calls a timeout. And he gets me over there, and the whole time I'm trying to get somebody to hand me a cup of water, and he literally has got me by the straps of my jersey. And he is, if you ever saw him, he would spray you pretty easily. And I'll never forget, remember, and I always took from that, you can't worry about how he delivers the message. You just got to try to understand he's going to give you a good message. If you just listen, don't worry about how you got it. Just worry about it getting it. So, but
You know, two things about Coach Ray I'll never forget. Kilgore, Texas, and he was raising Cain, I'm telling you, and he threw a towel up in the air, and it came down behind him on a lady's head. And that's when the fans were right up against you.
Yeah.
And she sat there, I don't know how long, she wouldn't even touch that towel. And she finally got and I don't know if it was a state game or the first game before, but you know they had that stage up there in that gym. And that guy kicked that ball up on the stage, and Rex got up and he went nuts. And the guy called technical foul. And Rex was looking at me and he said, "Oh no, did he call that on me?" And I said, "No." He called the other player and he said, "Ooh, I didn't want to put those boys in that kind of a bind." And I wanted to say, "You did all year long."
One player can be a special ingredient for a team, but that one player cannot make the whole team.
Game's on the line, only a couple seconds left. Who's taking the shot?
who wants to take it? Or who is going to end up taking it, because that's what he's going to say.
Whoever you can get open.
We all wanted to take it.
Daddle.
You go to Ricky Daddle.
Ricky Daddle. Ricky Daddle.
It's probably going to be Ricky Daddle outside.
He's going to give it to Daddle, so he's going to give it to.
Oh, it's got to be Ricky. Yeah, Ricky or Glenn, and and then I could work my way down. Richard or Randy or Lindsay or any of these guys could handle it, but Ricky.
That's probably been a consistent, if you've asked that, that's probably a consistent response. I don't think anybody, I don't know if when he was a coach here, they knew how talented he was, but a couple of breaks in the right direction, he could have played in the NBA.
Everyone wants to be on a team. They want to be part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be in a situation where they feel that they are doing something for the greater good.
And that's kind of the way it was. I mean, practices were real competitive here. And there was times where Rex would be the total contrast of what Andy Dowdle was. You know, he was the one that would get in your face, and it was all because he was wanting to be a winner. He wanted, and so he kind of in a way got us ready for some of the action that we would see later where people were not so nice to us when we went to different gyms. And the whole time that Ricky was playing, I never remember him once getting frazzled or upset or anything. Of course, you know, if you look around here, there's a whole lot of those guys that have the same demeanor. They just don't get rattled about things. They just keep going. And, you know, it's always fun to get around these people. Ricky and Richard, two great competitors, just really good people. And that's what you see here today.
And looking retrospectively, I'm not sure that I grasped that this was going to be anything special. We were just having a lot of fun, and I think that I didn't realize how special it was until we won that final game in Austin.
Yeah. But as far as, like you said, I'd never really, you always think, hey, we just want to win the next one.
That's
and
right.
that's kind of how we did things. So for us.
You know, the first playoff game with Sylvie, he sent me to somewhere to scout. And I believe Taylor was who we played next. And I remember coming back in Saturday morning, Rex asking me, well, what do you think? And I said, you know, Rex, if we can beat Taylor, we may have a chance because they were good.
I don't recall anyone really getting upset. You know, everybody picked each other up, and I think Kevin said we played team ball. And I think that was the key. We played some teams that were better than us. They had better players in some cases. But as a team, we played together, and it's very hard to beat a team. And I think that's what carried us all the way through.
"1973 may have been several years ago, but the moment the Pine Tree State Championship team entered the gym together again, you could see all the memories come flooding back to the court. Many more memories and stories of this special group came back to life on that court. Thanks for keeping the dream alive for those Pirates that followed.